The Whispering Sanctum, a tale of forbidden power. Deep within the dark, untouched heart of the Blackwood Forest lay a ruin known only as the Whispering Sanctum. Locals whispered that it was a cursed place, where the line between the living and the dead blurred. Despite the warnings, 5 friends, Callum, Mira, Ethan, Sophia, and Jonah, dared to enter. The journey to the temple was grueling. The forest itself seemed alive, with trees gnarled like skeletal fingers and shadows that moved without reason. As night fell, an unnatural chill descended. The group stumbled upon the sanctum, a crumbling structure carved with eldritch symbols glowing faintly under the moonlight. The atmosphere reeked of decay and despair. Inside, they discovered a massive altar and a tome bound in what looked disturbingly like human skin. Against Sophia's protests, Callum read the words etched into its pages aloud. The incantation's language was guttural and sharp, each word cutting through the silence like a blade. As the final syllable echoed, the air grew heavy. The group's flashlights flickered and died, plunging them into oppressive darkness. A guttural growl emanated from the shadows, followed by the unmistakable sound of claws scraping against stone. "What have you done?" Sophia whispered, her voice trembling. The first attack came swiftly. Ethan was yanked into the darkness, his screams piercing the silence. The group scrambled, but only found a trail of blood leading into the shadows. The growls grew louder, accompanied by a chilling chant in the same guttural language Callum had read. The friends ran deeper into the temple, their panic growing with every step. Jonah tripped, and before the others could pull him up, an unseen force dragged him away, leaving behind only the horrifying sound of flesh tearing. They reached a vast chamber illuminated by an eerie, green glow. At its center was a figure, a grotesque amalgamation of human and beast, with glowing eyes and razor-sharp teeth. It spoke in a distorted voice that seemed to come from everywhere at once. "You have awakened us. Now you must pay the price." Callum, desperate to end the nightmare, grabbed the tome and tried to reverse the incantation. The entity roared, and the walls of the chamber began to close in, etched runes pulsating with a blinding light. The creature lashed out, its claws slicing through Callum's chest. He fell, lifeless, as the remaining 3 tried to find a way out. Mira discovered a dagger hidden in the altar, a weapon inscribed with symbols matching the ones on the walls. "This is our only chance," she shouted, plunging it into the creature's heart. The beast let out a deafening scream, its body convulsing before collapsing into ash. But the nightmare wasn't over. The temple began to collapse, the runes erupting into flames. Sophia, Mira, and Ethan sprinted for the exit, narrowly escaping as the structure crumbled into the earth. Outside, the forest was eerily quiet. The friends stared at the ruins, shaken and bloody. The whispers in the wind carried a warning: the incantation is never truly undone. They returned home, haunted by the events. But every night, in the quietest hours, they heard the same guttural chant that had unleashed the horror, a reminder that the darkness they'd awakened was still watching.